What is going on, social media family? My name is Jorge Lopez, and yes, I am here with another video. We are discussing the brand new refreshed 2025 Ford Maverick, and this video is full of information. We are talking about timeline. We are talking about pricing change. We are also talking about the new trim level that we have and Ford is offering. Plus, we do have a special offer for you if you are interested in ordering a vehicle through us here at Tomball Ford. So the timeline, let me share this with you guys. Ford has already opened up the order banks. They opened them up August 1st of 2024. So you can already place any type of Maverick order right now. And also let me tell you that job one starts November 11. Job one is basically when Ford is going to start building the Ford Mavericks. They have, the list of all of the dealerships, and they go down by the list in order of order entry. And if they've got the part, they will build it. So Ford has not yet told us when they're going to be scheduling, giving the orderees those special dates, but I'm assuming that Ford is going to start to, schedule these. I would say probably in about a month. I would say around September 5-ish is when Ford is going to start scheduling, giving you a date of when your Maverick is going to be built. I am assuming that delivery to our dealership, we're going to start seeing these Ford Mavericks right towards the end of December, maybe into January. That is if we have an okay to ship. Basically what that means is that Ford at the factory will make sure that there's no quality control issues, make sure that there is no recalls, that there's no problems, that everything looks perfect. Once Ford does a good walk around on the vehicles, then we as a dealership get the okay to ship. So has the Ford Maverick really truly been a very popular vehicle lineup? And let me tell you, without a shadow of a doubt, then yes, it has been for us. And really, the numbers really speak for themselves. Back in 2021, the debut of the Maverick, Ford sold a total of 13,000 units. In 2022, it jumped to 74,000 units, 94,000 for the total 2023 model year. And year to date for 2024, we are August 6th of 2024. Ford has sold so far 90,000 units for the Ford Maverick. So first of all, I want to discuss what the lineup is, because Ford did make a change on that. As you can see right here on my screen, we've got the XL, which basically says this is the entry level. It is basic. It is the bare to the bones one, but it's actually not that basic. We have the most popular features that are going to be on the XLTs. And then when you go up into a Lariat, that's when you get your leather equipment and a little bit fancier exterior amenities. I love those wheels, by the way. Then we have the Tremor. The Tremor is now on its own trim level now, versus it used to be a add-on package to like a Lariat or like an XLT trim. So now the Tremor has its own unique look on the outside and inside as well. And as you can see there on the screen, we have something now that is called a Lobo. So Ford Maverick Lobo intensifies the performance in the vehicle, and it gets a design that is kind of unique. So those are the changes that Ford is making. Ford is now bringing back the all-wheel drive with the hybrid. Ford did not have that, and I know for a fact that a lot of our customers did not buy a Maverick because they could not have that combination. They wanted to have the best fuel economy, but they wanted to have traction in all four wheels, specifically for our customers that live in the northern parts of the United States. We're in the Houston area. We do not really need the all-wheel drive that much, but over in Colorado, over in the northern states, New York, stuff like that, then the all-wheel drive really comes in handy, and they wanted to take advantage of the fuel economy. So now for the first time, we've got those two things together. The all-wheel drive is now standard on a Lariat. The 2.5 hybrid is now a front-wheel drive standard, but you can get it, as I mentioned, with the all-wheel drive. Let's talk about some new colors. We have the Eruption Green. As you can see on the screen, that eruption green color looks pretty awesome, if I have to say so myself. That's a brand new color. We also have the space white. We also have ruby red, and we have velocity blue. Those are brand new colors for the lineup. We have colors that have been removed: your Atlas blue, your cactus gray, your hot pepper red, and the iconic silver. They have been deleted. They have been removed. Now, I do want to talk to you guys about as well the interior design, which we now have an upgrade on the digital dash and also on the infotainment center. So Ford has now included at no additional charge the 13.2 digital screen infotainment center. And as you can see right there, you can see it on the screen. It is a humongous digital screen. It is touch screen. Unfortunately, though, it is not the Ford digital experience, which is what we have seen on the Ford Explorer. So Ford kept with the Sync 4, which is a fabulous system. We have not had any issues with it. You now have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, versus last year in the current 2024s. We still had to use a cable for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto to work. We have, let's see, 911 assist, Apple CarPlay we talked about. So yeah, Sync 4 is now standard on a Ford Maverick, which is pretty cool stuff. Now, what I like to talk to you about is the pricing, because pricing has every single year been going up and going up. And yes, I get it, man. Everything is more expensive, even a gallon of milk. So I remember back in the day, the pricing structure was what, I don't know, $21,000 to $22,000 for a Ford Maverick. Well, let's look at the screen. As you can see right there, we've got a Maverick XL, and really the color doesn't matter. We've got your 2.5 hybrid engine that is on there. If we do want to go with the 2-liter EcoBoost, we do have to include the all-wheel drive, and that cost about $1,500 if you wanted to do it. But if I go all the way down to the summary section, you will be able to see that this vehicle now costs an estimated $28,585 on a Ford Maverick XL. Yep, I get it, man. It's expensive. Everything is more expensive nowadays, but I'm glad to say that the truck really brings a lot to the table: technology and safety features. Now let's talk about the most expensive, which is gonna be the Lobo, which basically in Spanish it means wolf. Okay, so this is the Maverick Lobo. I'm not gonna make any changes whatsoever. The color, as you can see there, is Velocity Blue, which is a beautiful color. If I go down to that price, that truck right there is $42,785. Yeah, that is expensive, man, but that truck brings a lot to the table. So let's talk about what the Lobo is. It is, as you can see right there, it is a truck that you can corner, tight corners really good with. You can go on a track. Let's review a couple of things together. So it is, as you can see right there, a lowered ride height for an on-road tuned suspension with the 2-liter EcoBoost, and still has your Ford factory warranty. The Maverick height is about ½ inch lower in the front and 1.12 inches lower in the rear compared to the regular Maverick that we have. It is a sport tuned steering, makes the truck drive more like a performance car with torque vectoring and enhanced braking and dual piston front calipers, which used to be on the Focus ST. So now let me tell you, look at this interior. It's pretty nice. It has a Lobo mode. Yeah. So the Lobo mode improves cornering performance, grip, stability, and it helps minimize understeer. So I think Ford is telling us not to use the Lobo mode on the streets because it's kind of like only used for track purposes, because I believe it disables the stability control system. But it should be a fun mode to drive it in. Continuing here, we do see that, like I said, it's enhanced performance driving, And you also have the upgraded larger radiator from the Maverick's 4K towing package and the oil cooler that is also an upgrade. Look at those wheels. Ah, man, what do you guys think about those wheels? I am kind of on the fence about it. Let's see, once we see it in person, to see if that's something that we continue to love. But look at that interior. I think that cloth interior looks pretty nice. It looks like it's got a little bit of a splatter of, you know, maybe graffiti paint is what they're mentioning. I like the blue stitching with the yellow on it. The cloth interior looks pretty nice. So this is the badging on it of the Lobo, the interior logo design for the Lobo, carbonized gray, velocity blue. Look at that grille. That grille looks pretty nice. I love the fact that we've got body colored front splitter and fascia in the lower part of the grille. Mirror cap are also painted to match the body of the vehicle. There's a close-up of the stitching and a good look of the interior. Nice blue and gray on the dash, and then black with the blue stitching to kind of bring it together, and that yellow to kind of give you that contrast. But yeah, look at that screen. It's a good size screen. This one has a sunroof, as you can see right there. Yeah, the color is pretty nice. I love the Maverick Lobo so far, and I can't wait to make a review on it and show you guys what this has to do, what this vehicle is bringing to the table. Now, we have not discussed pricing for the other trim levels. As you can see, the XLT starts at a reasonable $28,795, and then we also have a Lariat starting at $36,735. Those prices do not include destination and delivery, and the Tremor is right at almost $40,000 before any destination and delivery. Guys, let me tell you that there's a lot of improvement on the Ford Maverick. At the beginning, I really didn't think that people are going to be getting into the Ford Maverick. I doubted it a lot back in 2021. And let me tell you that it is a huge seller. There is tons of people that are after, you know, that compact look, good fuel economy, and a place that they can dump, you know, mulch and carry things around and yet have seating for 5 people. The Maverick does it, man. The Maverick is a great vehicle of choice. And if you guys are, you know, interested in ordering a vehicle through me here at Tomball Ford in Tomball, Texas, what I'd like to propose to you guys is a free 100,000 mile complimentary warranty at no additional charge if you give us an opportunity to help you with this order and customize it the way that you guys want. As you can see on the screen, once you select your desired build, let's say that you want to do a Ford Lariat, you go to the build and price tool on the website, and then you select your options, features, and equipment, right, as you can see there. Now, if you click on the summary section, it'll take you to the price breakdown. Right above the price breakdown, you will see a button called print and share. Now, what I would recommend you do is you can print a copy for you, keep it for your records. But if you're gonna be sending me your order, you can easily just click share, and then right there it says share using your email. I've got my information on the screen where you can send that information to. My information is on the screen also so that we can start a conversation about the 25 Ford Maverick. So my commitment to you is to keep you in the loop. Be very open with communication. My assistant and myself will always be on the phone, talking to you via email, giving you information and updates as to what's going on. Like I said, we have that free 100,000 mile complimentary powertrain warranty that is going to be added to the vehicle, that is going to be good at any dealership nationally. It does not matter where. 3, we have allocation, and that is something that a lot of dealerships do not have. Allocation is how many vehicles is Ford promising your dealership that they're going to be getting. So if it's a small store, not a lot of action on a monthly basis, well, they are not going to be getting a lot of allocation. We are huge. We are pretty big in the Houston area. There's about 35 other Ford dealerships that we compete with every single month in and month out, and I can guarantee you that we are always on the top 5. So with that being said, if you like the video, make sure that you give it a like, make sure that you share it with somebody that is interested in ordering a Ford Maverick. And if you want to work with us, you can Google me, you can see all of my reviews. We've got a good, excellent review rating on Google. So I am here to serve you. I am here to provide you with excellent customer service, and at the end of the day, give you a phenomenal deal and provide you with a vehicle. And don't worry, if you do not live in the Houston area, we can ship the vehicle to your doorstep. Hey, the comment section below is open. Type your questions. I would love to hear what you think about the Ford Lobo and the other trim levels. Comment about the price. Let's help each other. Let's communicate back and forth and make this an informative video. Thank you so much. On to the next video. Have a blessed day.